I think we're on.
We're on. We're on. Awesome. We're on.
Are we on?
Hey, everybody. It's Dave with DII and Daniel, too.
Is this thing?
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while since we've had a little live show, so thanks for joining us today. We're going to be talking about several things today. One of them is going to be a giveaway. We've got some starter pack giveaways to talk about a little bit later. But until then, we're just kind of review past couple months. We've been gone for a little while.
Yeah, we haven't done a live show in a long time.
Yeah. So we had our DII anniversary sale in September, which went really well.
It was
really
nice.
happy about that.
No, it was really fun.
Yeah, and then Daniel and Carrie went away on a vacation to Europe.
Yeah.
And so he wants to kind of talk to you guys about how he traveled with his handpan, because he took the handpan along with him and did some traveling with it. A lot of people have questions about traveling with handpans and how to, put it in the plane, or if you can or can't. So we're going to talk about some of that. And if you have any questions about or comments about traveling, please put them in the comment section, and we will do our best to answer your comments live here today.
Awesome.
And then again, like I mentioned, we're going to talk about that starter pack giveaway.
Oh, everybody was signing up for that, so I know people are looking to.
Yeah, we're going to give you some rules.
Everybody likes something free. I like free stuff too.
Yeah.
So. Awesome.
So let's talk about your vacation.
Oh yeah, vacation. You know what? The vacation was awesome. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. She plans like the best vacations, and it was long overdue. We used to go before COVID. We used to go to Europe all the time, and every year that was like our thing. And this year we got to do it after 2 years. It was awesome. And this time it was pretty awesome because I always travel with my handpan. And this time I kind of did it a little bit different. I talked to a lot of the customers. They're like, "Can you travel with your handpan?" I go, "Absolutely," but they're scared because I know this is a pricey instrument and you're throwing it around and stuff like that. And previously, in the past, like when we first started checking out the backpacks and stuff, we did go on a trip and we did test all our bags and how to pack them and how to actually check the bags if you need to and not worry about your handpan getting destroyed. So this year was kind of cool because we did. I packed minimally. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody does that. Like you really don't need that many clothes.
Right, yeah.
Dave packs minimally. I've seen him pack.
If you need a jacket, if you need a shirt or pants, you just buy it while you're there.
Dave's very minimal.
Buy it while you're there.
He'll wear one pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Like wow. But actually, it was kind of cool because I had my handpan bag. And I got these flat bags that like you can squish them, mm-hmm. like you fold them up and you squish them, and I just laid it flat underneath on the bottom of my handpan bag. So that was my carry-on for my clothes, and then I just had another backpack. So just to keep the cost down because you have to pay to have instrument go on, I guess nowadays. Like some airlines they do it.
Yeah, it depends on the airline.
Yeah, it depends on the airline. But it does fit in the overhead. Most airlines, if it's a smaller plane, it will not.
Yeah. So
just remember that. If you're doing short runs, the smaller planes, sometimes it doesn't fit.
Right.
Like it will not fit. So I had to do that and check my handpan. But most part, traveling with your handpan, for me, I didn't have any issues. I had brought an RS-12 with me. And I did not cover it the way that I used to. Mm-hmm. It was just the clothes on the bottom and then nothing on top. Mm-hmm. So and we were gone for like 3 weeks, and in the travel there were some suspect things that I did. I was like, oh man, I was wondering if the handpan would make it, because one time I had to push it into the overhead, and for some reason it was just barely. So I just jammed it in there, and I was like, oh my god, I just ruined the ding. But it didn't do it. And then I had to put it in a locker when I was in another country because we were waiting to go somewhere. And the locker barely fit. And I just jammed it in there. And it was fine. And I was like, wow, it came back really good. So
yeah, so you're not suggesting anybody does
No, I'm not suggesting it. But the way that I treated it wouldn't, like, I thought I would have pushed it out of tune, but...
You were almost probably experimenting a little bit, huh?
I was experimenting. I just wanted to see, because a lot of people ask me about that.
Exactly.
And they're just really scared. So I'm just telling you, I went really lax, and I had no issues.
Yeah.
I cannot, and this is 3 weeks of travel, going from Italy to Spain to Portugal, and taxis, trains, all kinds of stuff that we were doing. and there was no issues. I didn't have any tuning problems. So
yeah. So just FYI, everybody, we used to provide like a plastic shell. We called it a hard hat, but unfortunately through COVID, the guy that I used to get them from went out of business. So we don't have those plastic shells anymore. But yeah, if you have anything a little bit more protective, to put like a thicker backpack, whatever it is, like maybe even put some clothing on top, that would always be a good idea. Even at some like piece of foam or something like that, you could put it inside of the backpack.
I was trying to keep it light. I thought they were gonna weigh my bags and all that other stuff, but they really didn't. So I could have probably packed more stuff in my handpan bag. That's when I started like just putting more clothes. And actually on the bottom of the hole, if you don't want to, you can just stuff clothes inside. And I've seen that happen too. Yeah. Just to save on, you don't want to bring an extra bag or whatever. So
yeah, anything soft and light. You don't want anything heavy. You don't want anything that's
banging around.
Got hard edges on it at all. Yeah. My experience from traveling, because I've traveled a lot with my handpan also, is that it typically, like Daniel said, fits in the overhead compartments of pretty much all like your normal travel like planes that are going across country or whatever size planes those are. But yeah, I've had a couple experiences with smaller planes where I had to put it in with like the strollers. Sometimes you get to the gate and they take it, put a little tag on it, and put it in with the strollers.
They oversized or whatever. It's like crazy.
That's always a little bit sketchy because you don't know how they're going to handle it when they put it in with the strollers. They could throw it. You never know.
Yeah.
So one time I asked them if there's any way they could put it somewhere else on the plane, and they said, "Oh, let me ask the captain." And they ended up putting it in the captain's closet for me. So that seemed like it was still. I liked that because it was in the cabin with me.
Yeah.
I mean, my overall suggestion is to try to keep the handpan with you as much as you can.
Yeah.
Try not to let it go into the hands of anybody else, because that's where usually you don't have your eyes on it. You don't know what's happening with it.
I did have to check it once, and it was fine. I watched it roll down the thing. I was like, oh no. I was like, right. But it was fine. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So you kind of probably got a little lucky with some of that.
Yeah, probably. But just the way I was kind of just like doing it just to see what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Testing the boundaries. And luckily, you know me. We work together, exactly. So if it goes out of tune.
Exactly.
You get it tuned up.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
No, but it was fun, and even though through all that travel, the cool thing is like I got to play in some awesome places. A lot of people tell me like, "Oh, you brought your handpan," and like people were actually asking me in line, like when it was funny in security. They're all, "What is that?" And then they're like, "Oh, it's a handpan," and then I had to show them and stuff, and I played a little bit for people, and it's just a great thing to bring on vacations. The way we go on vacations, we like to go to like remote places and play. But I do have a video where I made kind of a music video, a little short vacation video that I will show it to you guys. Should we show them that?
Yes. But
you guys want to see it?
One more comment on traveling and packaging it. So another thing I want to bring up, I've had the experience in the past where two instances I'm just going to talk about. There was one where I was traveling with a steel drum, very similar to the handpan, and it was in a case and everything. But when we put it into the luggage, in the baggage, whatever, they had to open it to inspect it. And so even though it's in a nice protective case, they have to open it to inspect it. Yeah. And I'm assuming that it fell off the table because when we got there was a big old dent on the side that wasn't there before.
Oh my god.
But they put it back in the case, right? So here you have this instrument that when it went into the case, everything's fine. You get it, you pull it out of the case, and there's a big old dent in it, and it has, of course, like a little thing that says inspected by so and so.
Wow.
So even sometimes if you have a protective case, if they inspect it, you never know what's going to happen.
Did you claim it or anything? Or
no, we were in a rush. We just had to move things along. But and the other instance too that you have to be careful of. We were talking about putting soft clothes or like underwear or socks or something like that inside the handpan to travel with, just to kind of make it easier to travel. There was another instance where a customer had a really like crazy safe box case for their instrument. And they happened to put like a phone charger inside with it.
Oh.
And the way they did it originally, I think it was in like a little side compartment or something like that. But again, when they took it out to inspect it, they didn't put everything back where it was supposed to go. So when they closed the case again, they put the charger, I guess, like under the drum or something like that. And when they closed it, it squashed it on that charger and put everything out of tune. So again, that's just, if you're traveling with harder cases, just be aware that even something could happen when it's out of your sight. So try to keep it on your person as much as possible, in the carry-ons as much as possible, and just don't put anything hard inside of your cases or your backpacks when you travel.
Yeah, like usually you have, like, depending on your bag, I guess, you usually have a little bit of room in there, and you can do that. But again, I always say, like, if you have like a travel blanket or a travel towel, throw it in. Like traveling, I like to bring towels. You never know when you need a towel. Just put it in your bag and cover it. You know what I mean? Clothes underneath, pack it up. And I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine as long as you do that. Unless they inspect your bag and drop it off of it.
Yeah. All right, well, Daniel's going to get that video set up, right?
Yes.
So don't forget, we're going to be talking about how to enter for our starter pack giveaways pretty soon. We're going to watch these videos, and we're going to talk about how to sign up and enter for the starter pack giveaways.
I'm going to give some shout-outs to some people here. Shane O'Shea, how's it going? Ted Garcia, good morning, buddy. Rebecca Marin, hello from Florida. All right, Florida. And then, there we go. Comments, if you guys have any questions or comments, this is the time to do it. We haven't been on live for a while, but here's our little music video. Enjoy, you guys. Is that where you
they
took
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they took it. You haven't been to Lisbon, you guys gotta go. Beautiful city. Super fun. It's like San Francisco. And those are the best cream-filled pastries I've ever had in my life. They're so good.
I'll play the regular plane.
So this is me playing. This is my little spots I played in front of the Handpan there. And this place. Awesome.
That looks like it's early morning. Or
No, it's sunset.
okay.
Sparrows are all around here. They were playing. It was awesome. The people, there's like a few people watching. They were so excited.
So how did you travel with your stands?
The stands actually they fit. I bring my ukulele bag, and in my ukulele bag I have two sides. I have my ukulele, and then I just stuff that with my stands, and I have a cut down stand that I travel with, and it works out. Actually, my ukulele bag is stuffed too, and I'm surprised my ukulele hasn't broke because I've been doing this for a while too. So I'm like, and I've checked it in a gig bag.
Yeah.
I've checked my ukulele and it was fine. I was like, oh my god, I must be the luckiest person in the world.
No, I kind of feel that way with traveling. It's one of those things where you could prep all you want and then it might get damaged, or you could totally be carefree with it, not even think about it, and everything's fine.
Yeah.
So it's the luck of the draw sometimes.
I think so. I've been lucky. Knock on wood. Give me some wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
All right, let's talk about these starter pack giveaways.
Yeah.
So we've got two kind of starter pack giveaways. We've got the ukulele giveaway, and we've got the handpan giveaway. So why don't you start out with the ukulele giveaway?
Ukulele.
See what we've got here.
Oh yes, awesome. If you guys don't know, we sell ukuleles here. I'm a ukulele teacher, and I love. This has actually started me out on music, and actually soprano ukulele. This is from Ohana. They're here locally. We like to deal with them. Shout out to Ohana if you guys.
Absolutely.
Great ukuleles at amazing prices, and you know they sound really awesome. A lot of the beginners love this particular model. This is the SK10 soprano ukulele, and it's great for kids, beginners, anybody. This is probably a really good one to travel with too.
Yeah.
I travel with a tenor, and if I had a soprano, it would be kind of cool. But we're giving away the SK10 pack, and it's a starter pack which comes with a gift bag. Pretty. And it comes with little starter sheets, a sticker, a strap, and a tuner. Everything that you need to start playing ukulele, which is really awesome. So that's one of the things we're giving away. And what else?
Well, we've got the handpan starter pack.
Oh, here we go. The new DII handpan starter pack.
As many of you may know, and some of you probably don't know, we rent instruments here at DII. And so this is the first time we've done it, but we took some of our rentals and we refurbished them and created just like your classic beginner handpan pack. So it's got the handpan. You can see it looks like that on the bottom, the top, and we have the carry bag with it. It's not really a backpack, but it's got a carry bag, right? And then we also have the stand here.
And a stand?
And the stand.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Stand. Right?
Nice.
So it totally can get you started with playing handpan. Like we said before, it's a refurbished rental that we had here. So it has been used, but it's something that a beginner would just love to have.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how I started. One of the almost exactly like that, and I love it because the sound is awesome. Actually, I've compared this to a lot of the some of the other brands out there that I've seen, and wow, this handpan is better is better than a lot of the other handpans out there. But Dave refurbished it, and it sounds amazing, and it's good to get your fingers going.
I know. It wasn't out of tune. Yeah, get you started. So those are the two things. We've got the ukulele starter pack. We've got the handpan starter pack. So this is the way you sign up to do it. So we're going to be sending out like social media posts with the rules and all this sort of thing listed here. I'm just going to outline it for you real quick. So first of all, follow DII on Facebook or Instagram or both. So that's the first thing. And then tag 3 friends. And then share that post. And then, which it says share this post, so once that social media thing goes out, share this post of the little advertisement.
Right.
And then comment done on the post. So when you see that post go up on social media, you're going to follow us on Facebook or Instagram. You're going to tag 3 friends, and then you're going to share that post, and you're going to comment done on that post. So those are the 4 little things you got to do.
I think Carrie will throw it on the chat here. Carrie,
Yeah.
if you can do that, throw it on the chat what we need to do. But again, what do we need to do?
They're just that. So just those 4 things. So you're going to see the post when we post it up there on our social media. So go to @Dave's Island Instruments on Facebook or @Dave's Island Instruments on Instagram. And then when you see the starter pack giveaway post, follow us. First of all, follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you haven't done it already. Tag 3 friends so that they know what's going on. Share the post. And then comment done on that post.
Cool.
And then here's like the way it's going to end. It's going to end on November 24th at 10 p.m. And the winners will be announced on November 26th. So that's the plan. So you've got like several weeks to do all this. So as you see these posts being posted on our social media, just follow those little instructions there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be posted on the instructions on the social media post as well. But you have until November 24th to do it at 10 p.m., and then winners will be announced at November 26th.
How fun. This is super fun. You know, you get a nice ukulele, or you can get the or the DIY handpan starter kit. That's it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And so also, by the way, you know, even if you don't win, we still have more ukuleles available.
Yes.
So if you're interested in getting ukuleles out there for the holidays or for as a gift for somebody, we've got ukuleles available. We also actually had 5 or 6 of these refurbished handpans here. So this is one that we're going to give away. But we also have probably 5 left after this of other refurbished rentals that we had that we will be selling for the holidays in case anybody wants to give one as a gift or something like that.
Yeah, it's a good lower point of entry to get into the handpans made by Dave's Island Instruments, and it sounds really good. So, you know, if you guys are strapped for cash but want the handpan, this might be a good option for you guys. Let us know. We have a few.
Yep, beginner starter.
Beginner starter, awesome.
And then don't forget that we also have our classic models of handpans here. We've got our Auris model handpan, and this is like a brand new stainless steel handpan, and has a gorgeous amount of sustain. A lot of people just love the amount of sustain the stainless steel has.
We have actually one more. Last one. I think this is the last one. The last one. The last Luna satin. Unfortunately, we're discontinuing the Luna models, but this is the last Luna model. So if you guys are looking for a nice D minor 8-note handpan, it's very nice.
Yep.
It's shiny. Blue-green.
Yep.
Very simple. Very nice. You can check it out on our website, but this is the last one, so you guys. Woo-hoo.
That's right. So we showed you the RS, which is the stainless steel. This is the Gaia model. This is made out of nitrided steel, and it has this kind of sound. It has a little less sustain than the stainless steel, but it's still just a gorgeous model. A lot of people really like the way it feels and the way it plays and that sort of thing.
I love the way this one feels. It has not really a similar sound, but kind of a presence that the Auris has. Auris, of course, has way more, but this is really close, and I love the feel of the nitrate.
Cool. Yeah, there's something about the way it feels.
Something about that, and yeah, they're really nice.
Yep, and then we also have an Ohm handpan. We call it the Ohm hybrid handpan. And it's a hybrid because it's a handpan top like this, and then on the bottom shell, it's got tongues that are like a tongue drum. And it has a really fabulous sound, super duper unique. Not a whole lot of them even been made or sold.
No.
So right now I don't even have one to show you because we ran out of stock of those. But I'm making 5 more already right now. So just keep your eye out for those if you're interested in something super duper unique with a really full, wonderful, beautiful sound.
Yeah, those things are so nice.
They're pretty crazy. So keep a lookout for that. And then also, just like I mentioned before, don't forget about rentals. So if you're interested in renting for the holidays, or if you have a friend that's interested in maybe getting a handpan, but they don't know how to figure it out or whatever, you could rent a handpan, get them started like that. And on the horizon, we're going to have some really cool other rentals coming your way. So
we got some
fun
good
stuff. So
we've been meeting, and you know, we always like to upgrade our stuff, and you know, there's going to be some cool things coming from DII. So stay tuned.
Yep.
Stay tuned. It's awesome.
Yep. All right. So do you want to talk about the one more time in case somebody missed it?
Oh yeah. One more time. All right. Giveaways. Okay, you guys know what to do. There's going to be instructions, but you can win this beautiful SK10 starter pack. Comes with everything that you need. Or...
Oh, yeah, you know what? Actually, there's a comment, I think.
I think there's a bunch of comments
I can't read them from here.
There, let me comment on you guys. Let's see. Hi from Oceanside. Layla, what's going on?
Hi, Layla from Oceanside. Thanks for tuning in.
Dan from Utah. Ted Garcia is actually Frank Lopez. Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
He's trying to be incognito.
Yeah.
Dan Hearn from Spring National Park, Arkansas. What's up, buddy?
Right on. Nice to have you tune in.
Let's see. Dajari McKenna. Hey guys, what's up, man? Dajari. Diana Ho. What's up? Hi,
Diana!
Yay. Gotta get one of those drums. Yeah, Dajari. Come and get it.
Yeah, man.
Come and get it. Like, we have limited supply right now, but Dave is hard at work. We're trying to not to work him too hard, but he is hard at work because Christmas is coming up and he's making a lot of hands. So.
Yep. So that was our ukulele pack, and we've got the starter handpan pack. Comes with the bag, handpan, and the stand. So this is part of the giveaway. And like I mentioned before, this is a rental that we refurbished, and it's going to be part of the giveaway. So why don't we just play a little bit here? Oh, by the way, let me just review the starter pack giveaway. To enter, we're going to be sending out information on social media, so make sure to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, or both. Mm-hmm. And then when you see it, tag 3 friends on that post, share the post, and then comment done on the post. So those little rules. It ends on November 24th, so we've got a couple weeks here for you to enter and do those little things there. And then the winners will be announced on November 26th. So don't forget to turn on your post notifications if you really want to keep track of everything.
Well, actually, let's give, this is kind of like a handpan workshop. I know Dave's been teaching some people, and I've been teaching some people lately too. I actually have a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What have you learned in your teaching the handpan?
What have I learned
recently?
From teaching?
Recently, is there any new things on the handpan that you?
Well, Diana and I have been doing some lessons recently, and Diana and I, we're going to be posting some videos of me and Diana from time to time, which is going to be fun. Diana's actually has some musical background, so it's been fun talking with her. She played the marimba. And so with her, she's sometimes talking about like how the notes here are in a circular fashion rather than linear, like up and down, like on piano or a xylophone. And so she's trying to grapple with that and like figure out how to get her brain to understand like where the notes are. Yeah. So that was one thing. And of course, a lot of people have questions. She does too about just like the touch and how to get the sound of the notes the way she wants it. And of course, I think we all kind of have come to the agreement that yes, there are some ways to get really a nice, full, rich sound, but a lot of players out there, if you watch videos of different players, they're using different fingers, they're using different techniques. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it is just learning how to use your different fingers and manipulate them in different ways to achieve the sound that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So there's multiple ways of playing the instrument. But I mean, as far as like learning anything new from that, I think maybe just learning her.
Any tips that you may have come with? Because I always like every time I teach somebody, like I kind of learn something new. Like I'm like, oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning that there's a lot of consistencies from student to student. A lot of same questions.
Same questions.
Yeah. Another one that Diana had recently was like, what can I do on a daily basis to practice? Right?
That's a good one.
What's my practice regimen or routine, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, we kind of give some scale ideas, some little practice things with the fingers and finger technique and that sort of thing. But also, another thing I notice when I teach is there's a certain part where people are focusing and they're concentrating and they're working hard at it, right? They're processing a lot of information.
Yes.
And then and there's another time in the lesson where you kind of like loosen up and say, let's just jam. Right? And that's always fun. People loosen up and they get more casual with it. They're not super duper focused on exactly if they're hitting it perfect. So I really enjoy that part of teaching. It's also just watching them just loosen up and enjoy the instrument.
No, absolutely. Actually, it's funny that you say that. There is a lot of consistencies on that. Mainly it's just the hitting part of it. And one of the things that actually come up a lot of people when they actually play the handpan, they come in really fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're trying to do it, and they can't do it because they're going so fast. Yeah. And then I just tell them to slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
A lot of times it's just even as easy as this. I usually do the breath.
Take a breath, yeah.
And then go to the next one. And then learn how to do that. And then space it going in between. And once you can get that space, it just sounds a lot better. And then even when you speed up, you you still have that full sound of that note. So get used to doing that. Practice routines, where I love that Diane asked that because that's, I think a lot of times the people just don't know what to do.
Exactly.
Especially with their
They just don't
instrument.
quite know what to do. Yeah.
Ukulele, same thing. Handpan,
Yeah.
same thing. And my thing is, and if you've ever heard me, is like I have a thing where I just do 1, 2, 3. That's the first thing I like teach people, and it's this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And so like those 3 techniques, or one like, you know, 1 note, 2 notes, or 3 notes, you can, once you get good at that, then you can combine them.
Combine them.
which is pretty awesome just by playing that alone. But that is my practice, actually. It's weird, and I'll start with my practice just to go mellow. You just start doing the scale, and then you can switch to the 2s, and then switch to the 3s. And in each of those sections, I do a lot. So like if I start with 1, I'll usually go like 1 and then 2 beats. And then I usually go up to 4. So like I have a schedule, like, hey, I have to get to this, 2s, I have to do the same thing. 3s, I have to do the same thing. And then I do speed runs if you guys want to go fast. See how fast you can go without stopping. Keep going, and then you just see how fast you can go, and then slow down.
Yeah. You know, I think Diana made some comments here. Let me see.
Check it out.
Let's see. Diana says, "Tell Dave to do 10-tap technique. Louder and softer." Oh yeah. So useful to understand volume and control. Jamming's the best. My favorite. Absolutely, Diana.
Yeah. So basically, those are the first things I usually teach people, and when I look at their practice, I go, show me your practice. That's basically how I can tell if they've been practicing or not. It's pretty cool, because usually you'll have a routine. Oh yeah, do this, and that's me. I just have like a routine that I do, and then I just take it from there. So
well, I'll tell you what.
That's my tip for the day.
Let's play a little bit out, and we'll close it up with us playing. But let's actually use the techniques that you just talked about.
Okay.
And just like make some music with it.
All right, cool.
All right,
cool,
so
cool.
Choose one, and I'll choose something else.
I'll just start from the 1.
Yeah.
And then go 2, and then you can just go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, we just took basically those 3 ideas.
Yeah, just those 3 ideas, and then we put them together, and then it's just fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, I'm teaching a 9-year-old right now, and she could do it like all 3. And
nice.
And it was funny because I'm testing her. I go, now we're gonna do this. She goes, I know what you're gonna say, and then she went to the next one, which is I have the next steps, which is like ding notes, and then switching and stuff like that. So it's really fun, and it just progresses from that point, and it's just fun.
Absolutely.
It's just fun. So.
All right, well, that's it, I think, for today, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on on Facebook or Instagram. Look for those social media posts, which are going to be talking about our starter pack giveaways. And do all those little steps. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Tag 3 friends. Share the post. Comment done in the post. And you have a chance to win one of these fun little starter packs here. There you go.
Here, let's do a jam with.
Ukulele.
Let's just do a D minor.
Okay.
D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the wrong one. Nice.
All right, starter pack giveaway.
Yay.
Welcome to the holidays, everybody.
Yes.
They're coming up soon.
Christmas is coming. We do have handpans for sales and ukuleles, so I know this month is going to be crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, but don't forget to come visit us and get those gifts for whatever's going on for
That's
you
right.
guys. And we're glad we're back. Sorry we've been on a hiatus. Just life
Absolutely.
gets busy
Take
sometimes.
a nice little break.
Nice little break, but we're glad we're back, and I'm ready to rock it. Lessons are available. What else? That's it.
We've got lessons online as well. So lessons online, rentals.
A lot of new stuff coming up for DIY. Check the
handpans.
events. I'll be having, actually I've been doing sound healings lately too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are local, I do handpan sound healings, which are really fun. We get together and hang out, and yeah, it's good. So glad we're here.
Yep. All right, everybody. Have a great afternoon.
Have a good one. And every day,
Play ukulele?
keep on strumming
That's what
ukulele.
it
Okay, wait, let's see. Dave, last time we met, you mentioned you have an interesting pan to show me. Can you mention that, or should I come by next week?
I bet you it's
great.
probably the ohm drum. It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
the ohm,
yeah.
but I don't have any right now. So make an appointment maybe in a couple weeks. I should probably have some done in maybe a couple weeks.
Diane was jamming with us.
Oh, thanks, Diana. Great. Awesome.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, see you later.
Bye.